Hi, welcome back to another Crypto Day video. It's Monday morning, which means another staking update video. This is for week 25. And as always, before we jump into the figures, just to make you aware of any changes, and only really one big change this week. We have acquired a few more, some of these coins, Stellar for example, and a few of the smaller coins. But the only big change is Neo. So we had 272 Neo last week. Now the price of Neo spiked up massively. Obviously we had a big pull up in price of Bitcoin over 11,000 at the weekend, and despite that, Neo still went up another 20% compared to Bitcoin. So I've actually traded some of my Neo 172 Neo, so I'm waiting to buy back in a bit cheaper. Hopefully that'll happen in the next few days, but until then obviously we don't have as many Neo, so our next week's staking reward will probably be a bit smaller. Obviously we only did this trading over the weekend, so it hasn't really affected particularly this last week's stake. Anyway, let's jump straight in and have a look at the figures. So starting with NAV, as always, 6 NAV worth $1.41. No trading or anything for NAV, and it seems to have kind of like matured the kind of coins now, and we're starting to receive stakes, particularly the second half of the week, so that's nice. Nothing from Syndicate. Obviously we sold the coins a few weeks ago, so we're down to just a handful of coins really now, just under 200. So going to be another few weeks, I think, until we get up to enough coins to start earning stakes. 0.535 Neo worth $1.82. SmartCash, nothing for SmartCash. We'll be receiving our Smart Rewards payout in the next couple of days, I think, so that'll be in next week's video. 3,103 Metrix worth $2.66. 4 PIVX worth $2.90. Nice to see some stakes for PIVX coming in. So we had 2 stakes, each one's worth 2 PIVX this last week after quite a period without any stakes at all. So nice to see those coming in. Just over 7 Shard worth 19 cents. 246 Helix worth 55 cents. Nothing for Vulcano. Again, we sold loads of Vulcano a few weeks ago, so just under 3,000 at the moment. So again, it's going to be another few weeks, I think, until we start to receive any stakes with Vulcano. Bulwark, 13.12 Bulwark is pretty decent, 63 cents. And finally Stellar, so 2.45 Stellar. This is our inflation rewards. That's worth 31 cents. And this gets paid out every Tuesday just after midnight, about 1 in the morning, I think it is. But this is just added a couple of weeks ago, but nice to see this going through, and as we increase our number of Stellar, obviously this will increase a little bit. It's only 1% inflation, but every little helps. So that's a grand total this week of $10.47. And if we jump over to the graph, we can see just a fraction up on last week, but pretty much in line with that. If you look since the beginning of the year, we've got this gradual upward trend. Obviously we sold off a load of coins just after these 2 really good weeks, which has affected our payouts. Next week we'll probably have a good spike because of the Smart Rewards payout, but I think everything's heading in the kind of right direction. A long way off where I was hoping to kind of be, but with these really big increases in price for Bitcoin, and also now across some of the larger altcoins, so Ethereum for example had a really good weekend, had a really good week. Neo obviously had a massive spike up over the kind of weekend, so we're starting to see it trickle down into some of the larger kind of cap alts now. Hopefully it will continue to trickle down the kind of train to some of these smaller cap coins as well. But that's it for this week. Thanks very much for watching. As always, ask me any comments in the questions below. It's always nice to hear from you, and I do my best to answer any comments, any questions that you ask. If you give me a thumbs up, that would be fantastic. But have a great day, and hopefully I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.